The important discussion is about the third phylum in the animal kingdom, that is Cnidaria or Coelenterata. This is named as a Cnidaria due to the presence of nidoblasts. These nidoblasts are stinging organs. They can sting the prey to arrest the prey that can be taken as the food material, and also it can sting the enemies and that can make them to run away from there. That poisonous material which is released by the stinging organ, the nidoblast, is a hypnotoxin. Due to the release of hypnotoxin, that prey are arrested. The enemy also sometimes arrested. This is also called as a coelenterata because the coelenteron is present. The coelenteron is present in the body. There is no particular body cavity in the body. The coelenteron is present as a digestive tract. Cnidaria is called the nidoblasts are present in the body. That's why these are called the cnidaria. Coelenteron is the body cavity located. Actually, that is not a real cavity or true cavity, but that is looking like a cavity. That's why this is called the coelenteron, coelenterata. In this animal, we have to discuss about the general characters. Now, our discussion is general characters of Cnidaria or Coelenterata. These are the 6. Where do the coelenterates live? What do they eat? How do they circulate? If they are free living animals, okay. However, coelenterates or cnidarians are free living animals. They can take the complex food material from outside. They can digest the food material in the digestive tract with the help of an enzymatic reaction, and they can circulate the food material, take the oxygen from outside. They can excrete the excretory material, and sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction are taking place in them. Then we will discuss about the development in these animals. The presence of nidoblasts. Nidoblasts are stinging organs to arrest the prey by releasing some hypnotoxin after stinging, or they can make the enemy to run away from there by stinging and releasing the hypnotoxin. Coelenteron is this one is the coelenteron. The mouth is opening into the coelenteron. The digestion is taking place in the coelenteron. That is partially digestion only, but this is called the extracellular digestion, but partial digestion only. After the partial digestion, the food material can be diffused throughout the body. Inside the cells, the food is completely digested by the lysosomal enzymes. Okay, the exoskeleton is made up of calcareous or the chitinous. This calcareous material can form the corals. The corals are very important. Coral reefs, they form actually these Andaman Nicobar Islands or Lakshadweep Islands. These are actually formed by these corals, remain in the oceans from the past billions and millions and billion years. They form the mountains and they form the islands also. Next, we will discuss about the corals and coral reefs later. But this is important in dimorphism and polymorphism. What is dimorphism and what is polymorphism? Means one organism, if it is in two forms, that is called a dimorphism. If one organism that is in more than two forms, 3, 4, 5, 6 forms, that is called a polymorphism. Actually, these organisms which are in dimorphism and polymorphism are called the colonies, because they share the duties. Each tissue perform a function. The labor of division is found in between the tissues, but whereas in the peripherence, the labor of division is found in between the cells, cell to cell communication in the peripherence. But now the communication is in between the tissues. This is Portuguese man of war. Now this dimorphism, what is dimorphism? Means this is adult obelia. This is called as a colony. In this colony, we found this one is called as a polyp, which is meant for the nutrition purpose. These are the nidoblasts, which can sting the prey, arrest the prey, that can be taken into the mouth, and it can engulf the food material. That can be digested in the coelenteron with the help of enzymatic degradation, that can be transported or diffused throughout the body.
So this polyp is mainly meant for the nutritional purpose. But another zooid present in this colony is the gonangium or blastostyle. This grows and this can develop the sexually reproducing organs called the medusa. These medusa are developed in this gonangium or blastostyle. So here two morphs are there, two forms are there. These two forms are polyps and blastostyle. These two zooids are there. These two zooids can this is for nutritional purpose, this is for reproductive purpose. The asexual reproduction is taking place in them. The medusa are forming in this gonangium. After the complete development of medusa, this blastostyle layer is blast. The medusa are released into the water. The medusa, these are called the medusa umbrella-like structures. This medusa, male medusa, female medusa, male can release a sperm cell, female can release a egg cell, and these are fused in the water and forms the embryo. The embryo can develop as the larva. The larva can swim in the water and that can attach to one substratum and develop as an adult organism or asexual form, obelia colony. Here two forms are there. This is asexual form, this is sexual form. So that's why it is called as a dimorphism. Sorry, polymorphism means one coelenteron colony is containing more than two zooids. For example, if you take holystemma, like more than two zooids are pneumatophore, gastrozoids, dactylozoids, gonozoids, and nutritional purpose this one. And these are 4 to 5 or 6 types of zooids are present in one colony. This is called the polymorphism. Each one has a specific duty or specific function. That is called the polymorphism. However, we will discuss about the polymorphism later, but now we are focusing on the general characters. Nutrition. What type of nutrition we can found in these cnidarians? Those are mostly especially carnivorous. All digestion is extracellular and intracellular. What is this? The digestion is taking place in the coelenteron, but the enzymatic degradation or the digestion is partial. The partially digested food can be diffused throughout the body inside the cells with the help of lysosomal enzymes. The food is completely digested. So some amount of food is digesting in the coelenteron and remaining food is digesting in the cells. That's why it is calling as the intracellular and extracellular digestion. There is no, here the coelenteron is there. This is the mouth. With the help of this mouth, these nidoblasts can insert the food material into this coelenteron. After the partial digestion, the undigested food material expel out through this mouth only. There is no anus. Respiratory organ, excretory and circulatory organs, those are not developed in this animal. They can follow the diffusion process for excretion, respiration and circulation. But nervous system is not developed in the animals, but few of the animals developed the nerve net like structure, but central nervous system is absent in those animals. Sensory organs may be ocelli or statocysts. Statocysts are mainly meant for the balancing of animal, but ocelli are the eye-like structures, but those are meant for only absorbing the intensity of light. Reproduction is asexual or the sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is budding. For example, this is a small bud developing from the coenocerca of the adult organism that can grow as the adult organism. That can form the adult colony. Sexual reproduction by the formation of gametes. For example, in this male medusa, female medusa, sperm cells, egg cells are producing into the water, external fertilization is taking place. That is called the sexual reproduction. But here 2 points are there: alternation of generations and the metagenesis. These are 2 important points are there. Alternation of generations means One is sexual form, another one is asexual form. This is asexual form, obelia. This asexual form is forming the sexual form. This sexual form is developing as a asexual form by the sexual reproduction. So these asexual and sexual reproduction are coming one after another. That is called the alternation of generations. Metagenesis. What is this? You can see this is adult organism. This adult organism is actually diploid in stage. 2n stage means 2n number of chromosomes are present in this organism. Because this adult organism colony is formed by the fusion of gametes, sperm cells and egg cells. Sperm cell and egg cell are haploid in state N and N. These are fused to form the zygote. The zygote developed as a larva. Larva developed as an adult organism. That's why this is in 2n stage. Now, this 2n stage asexual form is developing the medusa in the gonangium. The medusa also 2n stage. Now the medusa also 2n stage. These 2n stage medusa are the reproductive organs in this medusa are undergoing the meiotic division or meiosis and forming the haploid gametes, which are in haploid state, n number of chromosomes. Then the fusion of these n number of chromosomes forming the zygote, which is in diploid state. The diploid can develop as a larva that is in diploid state, and that can develop. So the colony, adult organism, asexual form and the sexual form, both are in diploid state or to a number of chromosomes. That is called the metagenesis.